Guys, here's a quick scrap metal video. Some of this stuff isn't scrap, but a lot of it is. I'm about to take it all in. Got 3 chairs, some stainless steel and aluminum, some regular steel, car battery, some CRV stuff, microwave, and a barbecue that I picked up last time. Some of that stuff is stuff that I picked up last time, and I don't anticipate getting a whole hell of a lot of it, or a lot for any of it, but might as well give it a shot. This is my first time taking anything to for scrap besides cans and bottles and stuff like that, so let's see how we go. And I just went and picked up a vacuum cleaner out of this pile. I don't know if you guys can see it too well, but there it is. All I saw in it was Hoover Supreme or something like that. So now I'm going to 2 different places. I'm going to a scrap metal place that's here in town, and another place which recycles the bottles and cans and stuff, and I think they give a better amount of money than the scrap metal place does. So back in a sec, guys. Well, I was supposed to go to the recycling center today, or scrap yard, whatever you want to call it, and unfortunately they were closed because the rodeo is literally in town. Yeah, so I'm not going to be able to get rid of any of this stuff till Monday. I did get rid of the bottles and cans and got a whole $7 and like 90-something cents or 80-something cents for them, which was more than I was expecting, to be honest. It's been a while since I've had to take any of that kind of stuff in. What we've got here, and Cramage, maybe you would be interested in stuff like this, is I thought this was just a normal Hoover, one of their vacuums, but this is actually a steam vacuum with the scrubbers in it. I don't think these things sold very cheap, to be honest. It's really typical for around here for somebody to just break something like this and just throw it out on the curb, but it is what it is. Also, the bike that you guys saw earlier, I cut the tires off of it and the tubes and disposed of them. But the bike is good for scrap metal. The microwave is too. The scrap metal place that I go to, they take, appliances and stuff. They take vacuum cleaners and microwaves and whatever else. But as you can see, everything's still in here, and including that car battery that I picked up a couple weeks ago. I'm going to take that in as well. I don't know how much they'll give me for it, but, it's worth a shot. So anyways, this thing's been definitely being used for its purpose. Just everything hauler, pretty much. I haven't hooked up a trailer to it yet, but eventually I will. It drives just fine. Like I was saying in the other video, it's got some sort of, feels like it's a transmission mount that I might have to replace, that or one of the U-joints, or even both of them. But I mean, it drives just fine. I've already put one of my Heisenberg stickers on it, like I do with pretty much every car I've owned, actually. And before I clip out completely, I did put new tires on it. They're hand cooks. Can't really see it all that well in the light, but pretty good. Got a good deal on them. I mean, they're new tires. I looked for them used, but a couple of the shops that I called didn't have them in stock, unfortunately, so I had to go with new ones, but there you guys have it. Let's see here. Everything's still held up pretty nicely. No other problems anywhere else. The AC works fine, the heater works great. I used the heater a little bit today and yesterday, actually, because it's been kind of cold. But other than that, that's pretty much it. Also, I've been doing some research on the headliner. The biggest problem for me is I don't know how flexible these things are. I think they're just some sort of, I don't want to say tack board, but, they're not, I think they're pretty flexible. So I've been exploring my options here with redoing the headliner, and it's about maybe a third of the price of buying one brand new if I were to just do it myself. It doesn't look like it's all that difficult other than removing the trim pieces and stuff, and making sure I don't break anything trying to pull it out. But other than that, that'll be a separate video when I get to that point, how to redo a headliner. So that's pretty much all there is with that. Since I got this truck, the first day I brought it into work, a coworker of mine had all this carpet, really expensive carpet actually. I forget what brand it is. But this stuff was not cheap. But he had all this carpet that he was ripping out because he's putting hardwood floors in. Or should I say laminate. But anyways, he gave me this roll, and then I was going to get he had 2 more, and I was going to grab another one. But yeah, oh yeah, Trailer Park Boys reference. I also picked up a really nice recliner from him. It works perfectly fine. And then I moved some of my brother's stuff with it as well. And, ever since I got this thing, just been using the hell out of it, at least for the past week or so, just hauling stuff and doing things here and there. But anyways, guys, hope you enjoyed the video. You all stay classy.